Oh no, this is definitely number one. I played in a lot of games. Good atmospheres, but this definitely at that level. Being the number three team in the country, I don't think you get no better than that.
You guys have been competing really hard and taking some tough losses against good teams lately. What does it mean to win tonight against UCLA?
It's been a lot of games this season where it was down to two, three plays where we could have won, and we've just been building. That all that right there is just build character for games like this. And hopefully we're going to build off of this game and get on the run, get going.
You've kind of had a tough season up to this point. Can you talk about what it means to you to have this kind of game against this kind of team?
It's definitely a relief. I've been dealing with I haven't been saying it, nobody's been asking me or anything, but I've been dealing with my right hand, my shooting wrist. It's been messed up for the entire season, and it's just starting getting better. And if anyone knows what it's like to be a basketball player or just a shooter in general, that messes with your mental. I'm missing shots that I hit 10 out of 10, and it was just taking a toll on my mental. I had to, just go back to the basics, really just repeating everything, getting in the gym extra than what I've been doing just to get myself back, getting that confidence back. And, this game, this definitely was the game to do that, to come back like that.
Does it feel like your actual shot mechanic is more like what it used to be with the injury?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it feels back normal. I was looking at film from, Toledo, just where my release point at and everything. And like I said again, like if you a shooter, your wrist is the main important thing for you making shots. And I waited too late to speak up about the injury. It just kept getting worse and worse. But I heard everybody, all the media and all that. I just had to, stay grounded. My support team, my family, all that. Everybody was keeping my spirits up. And today was a great game for me and my team.
It happened at the beginning of the season or when?
Yeah, probably the second game of the season, my wrist got messed up, and I didn't say anything about it until after the Bahamas. No, after we came back from Oregon. After we beat Oregon, I finally said something, but by then, it was already what it was. I just had to take the medicine or whatever, but and we didn't have no breaks for me to rest it. It was just a lot going on. It was a lot going on, but I'm very grateful, that I'm back.
Were you doing physical therapy or what were you doing to try to expedite?
I was doing what I could, with our schedule. It was going into conference play. You play Thursday, then Saturday, or whatever case may be. So it was just tough, but it definitely felt good getting back out there, getting my shot back going.
How much of a challenge do you think it's going to be playing U of A here less than 48 hours from now?
I'm sorry, say it again.
How much of a challenge it's going to be to play U of A only 2 nights from now?
We're going.
This emotional high.
We're going to, not dwell on this win too much, but definitely, acknowledge it. It's a great win, but we've been playing great and hard all season. Everything's starting to come together. Our offense, we're finally starting to get a rhythm. We had 11 new guys like with 2 months to play with each other. I don't know what people that expected, but we stayed together. It's only us. All the outside noise and all that. We stayed together, and whoever's in that locker room, we all stayed together. That was the main thing.
To piggyback off that, how to see Jalen obviously constantly be sick the last 2 games, but grind through it. What does that do for your guys' morale, the huddle, confidence in general?
It helps, that we got guys, we got foxhole guys, people that you would want to go to war with, whether you're sick, not hitting, that we know we can look to the right and left of us and, look at that guy and say, he's going to go to war for us regardless of what's going on.
You're getting some good passes from the inside out now with Jalen Graham and Kamani. What does that do for you guys as shooters?
It sets us up. We're not going to, with us being a, great shooting team, we're not going to get too many wide open looks. So, when them guys finding us and let us get a good one going, it helps a lot, work from inside out.
Marreon, have you been part of a court storming before?
No, no, that was crazy.
Where did you kind of end up in it? What were you seeing and what were you feeling when everyone was out there?
I can't even explain it really. I was in there for probably 5 seconds and I had to get out. I'm 6'1". Everybody was trying to corral me and stuff. I had to get out of there and then I started cramping up. So.
Juzang really struggled to get his shot to fall in the later part of the game. How were you guys able to contain him down the stretch?
He's a great player, but I'm pretty sure teams are, starting to catch on of how good we play defense. Especially with the beginning of the season of our offense not being as good as it is right now. So our defense had to, we had to take our defense to another level, and that had to win us games. And it's starting to all come along. Our defense is good, and our offense is starting to come along. We're going to be a scary team to play against.
We talked about with Coach Hurley about moral victories these last few games that you guys haven't won. It seems like this team really has built on good games that you've maybe lost but still played well.
Yeah, like I said before, it's been a lot of games that came down to 2 or 3, possessions where it didn't go in our favor or we made a stupid mistake and lost the game. And, we build off of that. Regardless, it definitely hurts, to lose them type of games. But with the team we have, all the new guys and all that stuff, them games like this has prepared us for games like today that we just won. And then Monday, we're going to go into Monday. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Are you worried if you've had this overtime game, being maybe exhausted come Monday, or you think you guys will have just the energy you had today?
If you was to ever sit in on one of Hurley's practices with us, you will see how much we run. Like, it's summertime. I've never been a part of a program that run this much. So, we're definitely in shape. We're ready. He made sure of that.